Alrighty, my friends. PhD in gaming. Would sign up for that in a heartbeat. Well, there are college classes in gaming, right? It's usually like competitive sports, though. Esports classes kind of thing. He was the one who said, I ain't got time to bleed. Gosh, I don't remember. Was it the Native American guy? The African American guy? Actually, there were two African American guys, weren't there? The bald guy and the guy who does the whole, you son of a bitch. That guy. Apollo Creed guy, I think. You had a cousin who had a master in game design. That's cool. Or was it the wrestler guy? Wasn't there a guy that was like used to be a professional wrestler or something? His sister also had that degree. That's cool. That's game design, or is there really gaming for degrees now? Well, yeah, because game design, I would call that really that's like a degree in computer programming, I would almost say, but you probably learn more than just programming in that class, though. Wow, something was exploding a lot there. I don't know what that was. What is that explosion that's happening? Are those guys dropping something when they die that explodes? I don't know. I think my flash grenades are doing some extra. Maybe the extra explosion proc is happening or something. Path of Mourning. Who are we mourning over? We're mourning that water elemental goddess that we killed. Basically computer science, but for making games. Imagine some kid just going, I have an esports scholarship for Harvard. I think there literally are kids that have those. Because there are esports there are college teams for esports. For League of Legends, probably for Counter-Strike. I don't know, maybe Fortnite or Overwatch, whatever's popular. I know there are League of Legends teams that are college teams, and I'm pretty sure they can get scholarships for that.
Never been so high. Precarious job, this one.
Are these things gonna attack me? They're like weird robot armor girls. They definitely have that in Korea. Oh, I'm sure they do in Korea. Although I don't know how the college system works in Korea with scholarships and that kind of thing. Uh-oh. Bouncing fireballs. Who threw a bouncing fireball? This guy? Don't bounce fireballs. You'll poke somebody's eye out. Poke your eye out, kid. Can't fire up there. Oh, well, actually, I guess I can't. Oh, the poison down there is hitting them. Ha ha ha, get wrecked. Get exploited. Old man voice. I played online games on 56K modem. Yeah, right. You're old, Pie Boy. You're old. We're all old that are hanging out here, probably. Welcome to Old Man Stream. Old man plays video games and yells at Cloud. Been a passionate video gamer since you were 10. Good God, what has the world come to? Well, you're complaining that people can get a degree or a scholarship for gaming? Isn't that going the direction us gamers would like? Legitimize what we're doing. You can get a college degree in it. Or are you just jealous? You're just jealous. I know. You're just jealous. You're like, I wanted to get a degree. I want to get a scholarship for playing video games. You think it is kind of crap for the esports thing? Really? You don't want to legitimize esports? I find esports entertaining. Get off my lawn. Yeah. Rand looks like the average 28-year-old nowadays. What? Really? Are 28-year-olds losing their hair a little earlier than I did when I was 28? Because I still had hair when I was 28. It was getting thinner, but... This might be worth crafting on, actually. What's my chest piece right now? Life, cold resist. I think I'll use a little bit just to see. Alright, and I don't want to skip anything. I feel like when I miss areas, that's when I have to backtrack forever, and it gets really annoying. I don't know. I know a lot of dudes who are older than me who have way more hair than I do, so...
Choke on this!
Hair is overrated, says probably a fellow bald person. I agree. Who even needs it? It's a waste of space. We're more aerodynamic and higher testosterone levels if you'd have no hair and stuff. Hipster Rand did it before it was popular. That's right. I was bald before. It was cool. You all merely adopted the bald life. I was born into it. Molded by it. Yeah, bald command still works. You haven't checked on it for a while. It's still there. You're about 30% bald. You're getting close. You're rude on the internet before it was cool. What do you mean it was never cool? Pretty good damage over time there. There's the poison. I'm just kind of watching the damage over time on him.
Blind him!
Mustache is the shiznizzle. If you're a, you know, 1970s porn star, maybe. I feel like mustache by itself, like, the only person who really could pull it off was, like, Tom Selleck. Anyone else with just a mustache looks like they're going for porn star vibes. Or a baseball player. Maybe some baseball players, yeah. I don't watch enough current baseball players to know. But if they got the Tom Selleck vibe, then sure. When your girlfriend says she likes your beard and doesn't like it when you shave, but you never know if she's means it or just winding you up. I know some women really like beards. But I hope if she's saying that to you, she's not just saying it because she knows you like to not shave or something. Oh! Surprise attack by jars. Should have known. Gotta love surprise attack by jars. Just like Elden Ring. I wonder if this is an Elden Ring nod to have a bunch of jars attack you out of nowhere. Is that a level 1? Still level 1. Support gem. Rand could do just a mustache. What do you think, chat? I'm trying to remember if I've ever done just a mustache for a role, for a gig. I probably did and did not like it. I don't like a mustache in general. Like, even the little bit that I have now is about as far as I go, because when you eat food and you have a mustache, it feels like you're eating hair, because your hair gets in your mouth. And eating hair is not something I would recommend. As someone who's unable to grow a beard, a lot of women love beards. Well, as a man who has no hair on his head, a lot of women like full heads of hair on men's heads. So, I'm right there with you. I have to keep up the Walter White look. Somebody had to say it, I guess. Of course, it was Ramses, creator of Bald Command. You don't like chewing on hair and cleaning grease off of hair. Yeah. Really, I'd be clean shaven if I didn't think I looked better with facial hair. I literally asked on Facebook at one point, to the ladies, to my lady friends on Facebook, do I look better with or without facial hair? And it was almost a unanimous with, so I was like, okay. If ladies think it looks better with no hair here but hair here, then that's what I'll go for. It does suit me, thank you. I think so too. When I shaved it off at one point, I was like, oh man, I look weird now without my facial hair. I've had it for so long. I feel like having facial hair when you have very little hair on top helps balance amount of hair on head. So if anybody's going bald, think about shaving your head and starting to experiment with some sort of goatee or beard thing. Asking the female friends is a sensible thing. Well, if you care about the female opinion, for sure. Or your gay friends. Gay friends will tell you. If you have any gay friends, they will tell you straight up. Like, no. Honey, no. Better a Walter White than a Colin Robinson. Okay. Helps to know where the front of the face is. True, true. It's like, hey, I do have hair. It's just on the lower part of my head. Well, that's like the joke that I think about sometimes. It's like when you get older, hair grows everywhere you don't want it, but won't grow where you do want it. You want hair up here. Where do you not want hair? On your back, in your nose, in your ears, like your butt. You get hair in all the wrong places the older you get. So, I don't know. Anybody love butt hair? Maybe somebody in the world does. But I'd rather transfer that to the top of my head if I had the choice. All the right hair and all in the wrong places. That's right. Risen Tail Woman? Is that what that thing was called? Risen Tail Woman. That woman has a tail. I don't think that's what that means. That's not that kind of tail. Wow. The when I first got my ascendancy, I didn't know if the one I was choosing was the best one, but these explosions that happen that kind of chain into other explosions on other dudes, it's really cool. So after playing this ascendancy, I am happy about my ascendancy choice. Another white item that I might try to craft on. Gotta love Rand streams. We have the most relevant discussions, yes, about what's good and what's bad hair. Heard here first, Rand wants butt hair on his head. Beavis and butt hair. 132 armor on that belt. Interesting, okay. Isn't that like, if they do like a hair transplant, don't they take it from somewhere else on your body or something like that? Is that actually how a hair transplant works? I don't know. I've never really looked into it. They do. They do take it from your butt. See, it's not. I didn't pull that out of my butt. It is actually has some actual real life applications and references and stuff. Lower part of the back of your head. Lower part of the back of your head. I heard some stuff about armpit hair too. That's got to be fake though, huh? I'm trying to think. Where would I remove hair from my body to put it on top of my head? I wouldn't mind losing some leg hair, some back hair. Honestly, TLDR, I actually shave my armpits because certain shirts you wear, if they're just a little bit tight, and they have like little seams underneath where your armpits are, your hair gets stuck there and like pulls and yanks, and it's painful. So it's like, So I just started shaving it so I don't have to deal with that. Just take the back hair. Yeah, back hair probably best. Take the back hair. Who wants back hair? Not me. Shotgun to the face. TLDR. Oh, I meant TMI. You're right. Did I say TMI? I meant TLDR. No, I said TLDR. I meant TMI. Sorry. TMI. Too long, didn't read about too much information. Honestly, I think I don't even want to use any of these bolts, and I want to go back to using these glacial bolts. I really like these glacial bolts to make it, especially if I'm just putting gas on the ground and gassing my enemies and just make them be stuck in the gas. Put a wall in front of them so they can't get by. It was too long part referring to my pit hair. Yeah. Yeah, it was too long. TLNS. Hair was too long, needed shave. TLNS. Didn't want to wait for the memoir. TLDR, that's right. Oh, no, I blocked myself off. Okay, it's fine. These are all dead bodies on the ground? They are, okay. Oh, that was weird. The ice ended up behind me. Arcanist Etcher. Who's the quality of staff, wand, or scepter? Okay, interesting. So I actually have increased quality of different... Usually, it used to be it was just weapons and armor. Now apparently it's different type of weapons that you can improve the quality of. I guess they wanted to add more currency since they removed so much from first game. Holy. That's a big dude. Okay. Probably go for about another hour here. Man, I'm having so much fun. This is just so chill. Compared to an FTL stream where I'm like raging about every little thing. Playing a new game that I'm not stressing about is a nice change. Oh, that actually did damage. Actually did damage and froze that guy. Uh-oh. Fires.
No mana.
Trail of Lightning and Conjures Flame Walls. Alright, you really like your elemental stuff. You are chilling only because I'm not doing a trial of Secamus. Yes, true. If I was doing the trial, I would be raging. How many attempts did it take us the other day? Like 4? Maybe once I get in the late game, it won't be so chill. Since we're just doing chill campaign right now. Oh my god, do we have 2 yellows here? Okay, no, just one, looks like.
Choke on this.
Ow, that was painful.
Need more mana.
If I spam those shots, it actually does seem like it's pretty good damage, so I should probably throw out my grenades, spam some shots. Probably will be better damage against these guys. Ow. Get blasted, lady. Nice. Chill only because I'm not doing this trial. Glad I'm enjoying the game. A Regal. Did I get a Regal? Nice. With armor break, poison, shotgun, it hits pretty damn hard. With 3 shots, it's even better. How did you get an extra shot? Did you spec into more shots, or is there a support that I don't have on this? I think I have double barrel on the thing. Oh, you have a crossbow that adds another bolt. Oh, okay, nice. Nice, get wrecked. Alright, so... Increase magnitude of bleed. Right now, I just want to get as much chance to inflict bleed as possible. So... Let's head this way. What attribute do I need? I'm probably going to need more dexterity for some of my abilities that I want to unlock. So let's do another dex node. There. I'm pretty sure it's 50-something dex for something. Oil grenade is 40 dex. So this slows them. Applies fire exposure. So this is good for exploding enemies, I guess. Ignites detonators. I don't know if I'm actually going to use that. I might use it for the slow, but it's not going to really do us damage. So this, for cluster grenade, I need 66 strength, 66 dex, and level 52. That's my countdown to level 52. So 20 levels I need for the probably most important skill for a Grenadier build. Exposure's nice. Well, it's fire exposure, so I don't know that I'm really doing fire damage with this build, since I'm not using the detonating the gas anymore. We're going all physical, pretty much, for the bleeds. Oh, these guys are hurting. For physical damage, all you need is shock, vulnerability curse, and armor break. I have 2 of the 3. Yeah, so I need to get vulnerability, I guess. Even though I'm not sure if I need it because we're going to be armor breaking all the time, I guess it's probably worth. Maybe I can get a blasphemy plus vulnerability at some point. I think I'm going to need a lot of int for that, because I'm pretty sure... it's like 50-something int. Holy crap! Oh, holy shit! Who's doing that damage? That lady locked me in and was doing a crap ton of damage. Shnikes, not good. That was scary. Vulnerability multiplies damage, not adds to it. Adds any chance of any landed attacks in the curse mod to cause bleeds. It's very much needed. Okay, maybe I'm thinking of a different skill, because I thought I looked at vulnerability, and all it said is it is a reduce mana. I mean, reduce armor. Occult. Vulnerability. Curses targets in an area, making hits against them ignore their armor. All it says is ignore a portion of their armor. If you're reducing their armor, how is that increased chance for bleed? Is there a different skill than vulnerability? Because this does not look like... And it takes 61 in, it's not just 50-something. Is there a different skill than this? Because all that says is that it interacts with armor. Reduce their chaos resistance. So I feel like there should be something that increases your like chance to crit or something, or physical damage. Yeah, that's only a PoE 1 thing? Okay, you were thinking it was the PoE 1 thing. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely different than PoE 1. I'm hoping there's something, some curse or something they'll eventually add that does help, you know, increase bleed build scaling. It's useless then? Well, I don't think it'd be useless if I wasn't, you know, shredding their armor with gas grenade, but since we're doing that, I feel like it's probably not going to be huge for our build. Yeah, we're already ignoring armor with armor break? I think so anyway. If that's how armor break works. If it breaks the armor, means they don't have no armor, any armor left. There's a boss fight? Oh gosh. Oh, they're throwing frisbees at me. Frisbees that cut my head off. Worst type of frisbees. Or best type, I guess. Depending on your point of view. Certain point of view? Alright. Well, no loot from that. That sucks. He's stuck in the poison. I think the glacial bolts also explode when they take enough damage. In like a frozen explosion. Explosion radius. Yeah. Yeah, I think it explodes after it's taken enough damage or something. So a little possible freeze explosion at the end of that. Rand raiding the NG sector. The NG sector. Which of these guys are NGs? Is it because they're like robot thingies? Oh yeah, I guess so. They're like mechanical enemies, so that's like NGs. Okay, I see it. I see it. Took me a bit, but I see it. Oh, they all exploded. No, it's because there's no loot. Oh, also true. Also true. And this looks like maybe a boss fight or something over here. Testament of Defiance. So if you look at lore, they don't attack you, I think. Okay. Like a cheesy way of stopping them from attacking you right there. You can't attack me, I'm reading. I'm reading. No, 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 you can't attack me. This looks like a boss fight. Have some ice. I can shoot over here, can't I? That's cool. Set some ice bolts, lock them behind the wall, and then shoot them from behind the wall.
No room.
We have the high ground, Anakin! Anakin! Oh, we got an Essence of Torment here. Okay. Hold on. I'm just keeping an eye on my emails and stuff about Christmas caroling while I'm here. Okay. Cool. Alright. 1, 2. And the Poison Grenadier 2. And here we go. Whoa! Freaking dropped an anchor on my head. Who did that? Did you do that or some guy across the way? That was crazy. I don't think it's this one. Holy crap, who's dropping an anchor on my head? Alright, I don't have the ends for that. I did not mean to shoot that off the edge of the world there.
Joke on this!
Ooh, got an Exalt. Nice. Maybe not as crazy good as if we were playing PoE 1, but still. Still very nice. PoE 2. Stuck in the poison. You see that mob hanging on the wall right there? Oh, I didn't see it, no. You mean that guy that was hanging on the edge right there, maybe? What an ambush. Oh, I didn't actually see him, so it would have been successful if you didn't mention it. I guess. Still was kind of successful. I didn't see him until right as he jumped over. Whoa, they almost kicked me off the edge there. He was literally hanging on the wall waiting for me. What a champ. Watch you. That's like watching enemies die in a fire, watching them be shocked and sitting there die in poison. It's the equivalent of watching your enemies die in a fire at FTL. Alright, it's the edge of the world. Look at that view. Look at that desert view. Scenic views. Alright, I probably need to call it after I finish this map. This map is freaking huge, by the way. I feel like I've been on this map for like 30 minutes. Ow. Those things that throw those bladed frisbees freaking hurt. Like freaking Odd Job from what's it called? James Bond. Don't throw your bladed hat at me. You'll cut my head off. That's the point. Sometimes I just run right through the wall. Maybe it's because I place it too late or something. Oh, that guy just disappeared. That was weird. I want to go up there and get that loot. Can I shoot from over here? Nice, get poisoned. Love the explosions. Okay. Cold resistant, hinder aura. Hinder, I think that means that slows me down, I think. Okay, sometimes these ice things are like literally going through their body. Stop going through their body. Okay. They reward you for fully exploring the map. So it's like, I feel like if I don't fully explore the map, I'm missing on things. So it's like, I guess it's good that they reward you. But it also means, I gotta explore every single map. And sometimes these are very large, windy, long time to backtrack maps. It's nice they reward you. It's not nice to backtrack and waste ages crawling slowly. Yeah, they really need to do something about either size of maps or giving the player a faster way to get around the map. Which I think they're working on with adding teleportation via checkpoints and adding extra checkpoints. I think that's something that's in the works. I don't know when that's happening, but I'm pretty sure I saw that they were adding that at some point. Hopefully alleviate that issue. Yeah, it was in the changelog. I don't think it's in the game yet, is it? Being able to travel via checkpoint. I mean, I've clicked on checkpoints and nothing's happened, so I don't know if it's just not in the game yet or only in maps or something. You think they just cut down the map size by half? Yeah, I've heard other people say that. That might make it better. It's probably most noticeable in maps, since you're just, you know, running through maps over and over and over again. Huge maps are cool the first time around, and it's painful every subsequent time. Yeah. You don't mind big maps if you can run fast. You do mind if you cannot run fast. Makes sense. Makes sense. An understandable opinion and viewpoint. Alright, we got a boss fight. This looks like a boss fight. Torgul the Defiler.
But that makes you predictable. The time of the Faradin is nigh.
Oh, I'm not fighting you. Oh, is this? I've seen this boss a ton of times on so many videos. Ow, I instantly got wrecked by that.
Oh, where'd I go?
Okay, I am not dodging this. Oh my god, I can't move past his body. I need to be able to see this guy's tells. I feel like I'm not seeing them. Oh, the fire wasn't loading, I think. Pretty sure there was fire that was supposed to come down and I wasn't seeing it because my crappy computer takes forever to load certain things. Ow. I used a potion rise, it came down, that was bad. This corrosion that just deletes their armor seems really good. If you just leave their armor down all the time. Well, it's probably only good if you're doing physical damage, obviously. I need to use my flash grenades more to stun this guy. This guy's just been armor broken the entire fight. He's not been stunned, though. Yeah, I cannot tell where he's gonna land, man. Doesn't seem like I can get out of range of that. It's not doing that much damage, thankfully. I think I'm running low on mana. Not sure if I've shocked him once yet. Wish I had Culling Strike right about now. Nice! GG! Whoever that guy was, dead. Whatever your name was. I have... Are you any good? Might Dex, not really. I want this because you have a socket, though. I was going to craft on this. Am I going to do that? What about you? Additional bolt. Physical damage. Holy crap! That's got physical damage on it. And loads an additional bolt. Yeah, I might need to craft on this guy, actually. Gets better when you get 30 plus move speed on boots. Not a whole lot better, but better. Yeah, I think I definitely want to craft on that. 177. Remove from life. Don't want to remove from life. I want to just grab these boots that I want to deconstruct there. Okay. Alright, I think we're done in this area. I think after we sell stuff and maybe do a little bit of crafting, we'll call it a stream so I can get ready to my gig in a little bit. You have one of those? You also have 2 runes for plus 20 fizz each in there? Yeah. Well, I crafted the one that I'm currently using, like, you know, an hour ago, and it looks like I might be replacing it as long as I roll not terrible modifiers if I do some crafting on it.
Quickly. Do whatever it takes.
I do have some more physical runes, thankfully.
Speak up.
All right. 472 life. Can you deconstruct quality on flasks? I think you might be able to. Oh, wow. 56 life on that helm. That would probably be worth crafting on as well. I got a bunch of stuff I was thinking about crafting on, so... Alright, let's do a little crafting. Let me clear out my inventory a bit first. Oh man, it's got a socket, armor, and life regen.
Don't think that'll go down well here.
I'd have to turn it into yellow to see if we get move speed. Okay, so I can't deconstruct flask. Maybe I can deconstruct, disenchant, whatever the word is. I was thinking about crafting on this, but this guy has life on it already. I probably just want to go on that.
What?
This guy. Okay. Good thing I didn't exalt the one that I have, yeah. Alright. Ooh, I got a second lesser jeweler's orb. Nice. I might want to actually use this on like flash grenade or one of my other skills I use all the time. Ooh, I could even, on one of these guys I'm crafting on, use one of these essence for a physical modifier. I definitely think I want to do that. All right, let me get all these other things out of here. Level 8 skill gems. Oops. More sport gems. I think I'm definitely gonna buy a gem tab after this stream at some point. Oh, I need to deconstruct that guy or salvage it, whatever. Very nice. All right, what do we want to start with? Let's do the crossbow last. So 132 armor on the belt. My current belt has life and fire resistance. So life, good start. Charm charges gained. How much life do I currently have on this? 26. So I'd be losing 14 fire resistance. Do I want to regal a belt? I feel like I want more charm slots before I regal a belt, but I've been seeing a lot of streams, and I have not seen a lot of streamers having belts with 2 charm slots. I feel like you have to get really high level before you start to get more charm slots. I think I kind of need more resists. I agree with you. Alright, let's see what we get on our other stuff first here. Some cold resist. Evasion rating and armor. Okay. Life regen. Thorns damage. I don't think this one's going to be worth. Yeah, I have 2 resist and life on this chest piece, so that one's getting disenchanted. Plus charm slot is actually a really rare modifier. Okay, okay. What does my current helm have? Life regen and life are kind of the only really useful things here. So what are my defenses looking like? Am I more into armor or more into evasion? We're kind of split right now. Do I want life more or do I want cold evasion? Because I don't feel like I want to use a regal orb on each of these. I feel like I want to use one on one. Yeah, it's probably not worth losing. Well, how much armor do I get if I do this? 31% armor. Physical damage reduced by 31%. Whereas my cold or my resist changes from I lose 14 fire resistance. Armor and life or fire resistance and life. Since this is higher life, I kind of want to go with this one. Alright. And life is like, I feel like the most important stuff. I'm going to use one regal on this and see if I roll a resistance of some sort. I got mana. Well, there's no resistance on this, so I guess it's a slight upgrade. It's more armor. Kind of armor stacking right now, I guess. I don't know that I really want to use exalts on a helm with no resist on it. Alright, let's craft on the crossbow. It's got the 3 projectiles, 44% increased physical damage. So we just go ahead and regal this. 2 mana per enemy killed. That feels like a brick to me. That feels so terrible. I don't know that I want to be spending Artificer's Orbs and Exalts on that. Maybe I use 1 Exalt to see if I get another physical modifier. What do we think? Is it worth 1 Exalt to see? Or if I brick on 1 stat, do we just say this is bricked? And I could have maybe rolled one of these guys with the defense modifier. I think I'm going to spend 1 Exalt. Because if we get a physical modifier... You don't think 1 Exalt would do enough? Problem is I had to spend 2 Artificers and 2 Iron Runes to make it even as good as this one. The 3 projectile skills is great. Well, I already have that on this one. The only thing I really get from this is the additional bolt. And maybe a slightly higher base damage if I use some blacksmith's whetstones. I feel like 1 additional bolt is not worth enough. What's the isn't there a way to see the range? 44 out of 49% increased physical damage. As I'm getting to use shotgun or high velocity, the bolt's not worth it. Kind of agree. I think I'm going to deconstruct all these things. I don't think any of these are worth just putting more currency in. If they gave us more currency, I'd spend more on it, but currently that still doesn't feel like there's enough currency to invest more there.
Stay in sight.
They're stingy with the currency. Well, I think it's better than it was. I think they've already increased it some. Because, you know, I'm only in Act 2, and I've spent Exalt Orbs once or twice, and I have 4. So, I feel like it's better than it was. I heard some people getting through Act 3 and getting, like, no Exalts or 1 Exalt or something like that. You still think it's way too stingy? You have 0? What Act are you in? Are you in Act 2 like I am, or are you further and have 0 Exalts? Because that seems really unlucky. You're about the same place that I am. Okay, well that does seem unlucky. Well, my friends, I think I'm going to call it there. I have a gig in about 4 hours, and I want to get some food and shower and do a couple things before. I am going to be streaming with Mr. Shogi 2000 tonight. I'm going to show up at his stream about an hour, maybe even a little bit more than an hour late because of my gig. But come hang out there. Somebody give a shout out to Mr. Shogi if anybody's able to do that. But I hope everybody has a good weekend. Next week, what does next week look like? Am I going to be able to stream it all next week? Monday is Christmas caroling stream. That's the important one. Monday, 12 to 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's Christmas caroling stream. Tuesday, I have a morning gig, so maybe I'll play some PoE 2 in the afternoon. Wednesday, I have an afternoon gig, so I don't know if I'll have time to stream. I have a lot of afternoon gigs next week. Next Friday, looks like we'll be able to stream some, so there you go. Thank you for the shout out there. As usual, hope you had a good time. This is anybody new to the stream. Hope you hit the follow. Come join us again whenever I stream. As usual, you all are amazing. Thank you for all the support. Bits, follow, subs, give the subs. I hope you all have a great weekend. And until next time, peace, a happy game, and I'll see you all for Christmas caroling on Monday. You have a great night. Later, my friends. Y'all rock.